So Call of Duty revealed the content drop for the Season 1 update next week. That being said, we have to talk about some controversial aspects that will be added with it on January 17. So what is new then? So for MW3 multiplayer, we're getting a new 6v6 multiplayer map, new modes, and then the boys come back and we get ranked play, which is like, for everybody who loves rank, it's great, right? Yeah, and for the new multiplayer map, 6v6, pretty straightforward, 3-lane design, like always. We'll have to see how it plays out in the end. Then new modes, Team Gunfight is back, Headquarters and Infected. For Team Gunfight, you will join with a randomized loadout for everybody, and then it progresses as the game carries on. Headquarters is going to be back, pretty straightforward, nothing new, and Infected as well. And then the boys are coming back. So that is the first controversial aspect of the update, because I don't think that any superhero stuff belongs into a Call of Duty franchise. It looks like they tried to copy what Fortnite once did and put it into their franchise. But I think it is a first-person shooter that tries to take things serious and tries to be a tactical shooter at some point. And with that serious setting, like with Urgextan and all that new stuff going on there, I don't think that any of the superhero stuff or any of the fancy, dazzling, shiny new operators that have been added really belong to it. And don't get me wrong, for all these who like that, go for it. Play with it. They are there for a reason. But like for me, it's nothing really to have in the game. So there are new challenges that you can complete to get different kinds of rewards. Yeah, just have fun with it. And then ranked is here, generally a good thing for the players that love to compete with other players at their level. And it also could be a good solution for standard multiplayer to lower SBMM there, if you get what I'm saying. And then it states that you have to be at least level 55, which is good, so you have to spend a certain amount of time in the game. And you will typically begin at rank 1 and progress in your career. You earn stars and rank up. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Skill division, you will start your first season in Bronze 1. Advance through 8 skill divisions and tiers by earning skill rating. Okay, so like it was in the last rank in Call of Duty, right? Note that SR penalties will result from being inactive, disconnecting from matches, and engaging in a repeated friendly fire, which is good too, right? Hot streak, win 3 matches in a row to earn a flaming rank. Continue winning to progress to hot streak flames. The flames expire if you lose or after 72 hours. Okay. So and then rank play maps and modes. You get CDL search and destroy, hardpoint, and control. Okay, so like it typically is. And then you get some rewards too for ranked wins and skill divisions as well. Heading over to zombies. Take on a new warlord. A new warlord enters the exclusion zone in the form of South Korean-born Do-KB. Well, okay, whatever. Defeat her. Oh, it's a her. Defeat her if you can to earn high-tier loot. New warlord Do-KB. 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 So if I would say it in German, it is Do-KB. Whatever it is, prepare for a new challenge in the form of South Korean whatever, a key lieutenant within Terminus outcomes. Whatever boasts a deep understanding of electronic warfare with access to a fleet of self-programmed autonomous drones, ready to attack operator deadbolt operatives on side. Or wide. Operators will find whatever's fortress at the top of a skyscraper. Okay. So you can go there and kick some ass if you want. And then for Warzone, finally. So there will be Champions Quest, Gulag, Night Vision, grab the weapon case, and a new way to escape, whatever that might be. Champions Quest is back. All right. So the infamous Champions Quest makes its debut in Urgextan, finally getting back. The first step, win 30 games total within a season or 5 consecutive matches. So what they added here is something that we didn't have in Warzone 2. In Warzone 2, you had to win 5 consecutive games, and then you would have access to the Champions Quest. And now you can also get access to it by winning 30 games in one season. And then you unlock the Champions Quest, and by completing it, you will unlock an operator, obviously, again. And then we get Gulag Public Event, In this new Gulag public event, the lights in the Gulag will go out. Like for me, always lights go out in Gulag, right? Setting up an epic night vision skirmish that will put your fighting abilities to the test. Secure the win to return to the match and leave your opponent in the dark. Well, gear up with weapon case. A single weapon case spawns in a small search area at the start of every match. Alright, every match. Okay, so it doesn't occur like once at a time randomly, so it's every match. Once found, the player holding the weapon case is marked for all enemies in the match. If a player holding the case manages to stay alive at the end of the match, or their squad exits the match using a helicopter, hauled in by purchasing a covert exfil, they and their teammates earn exclusive rewards. Wow, okay, so there will be a weapon case, and if you can get it to the end of the game, then you will earn rewards. That is cool. I mean, that is pretty cool. It will set another pace for probably some parts of the game. And what is new here too is that there will be a helicopter called in as an exfil. That is interesting. And it states further, covert exfil. Speaking of covert exfil, players can now exfil the match early with the help of a covert exfil. With only 5 exfils available to purchase per match, or high price, whatever that might be, in buy stations before the Gulag closes, the covert exfil calls in a helicopter that can fly any player out of the match. Ideally with the weapon case, like what we saw here. Alright, so it's almost probably like what we have in Zombies. Players can also compete to earn the most successful covert exfils with the new covert exfil leaderboard stats. Alright, we'll see how that plays out. That is quite interesting. It can be controversial because we don't really know like what to expect with it. Players camping like exfil spots. I don't know how you will call it in and how it will appear for other players, but I think it also can be an opportunity to set another pace for the whole game, which is great. General overview for weapons. You will get a new SMG and LMG and store offerings. Whatever, buy it if you want. Okay, so what we get here is we get an SMG. Do you think that all the SMGs look almost like the same? Because I do. Like ISO, all the ISO stuff, and then that again. Well, but it is what it is, right? A light yet stable 9mm submachine gun for close quarters combat and putting down enemies quickly. 9mm. Maybe that is the return of the MP5. We'll see. Sporting a high fire rate and excellent handling and mobility. I mean, it's a submachine gun. What else? The HMR9 is the perfect fit for aggressive run-and-gun playstyles. Aim down sights for precise fire or enter attack stands and run circuits around your enemies. Do you really enter attack stands in Warzone? Let me know if you do. Use Gunsmith to enhance the weapon's mid-range capabilities, improve its close quarters performance, or a combination of the two. How to unlock? You have to complete a challenge. Okay, and then the other weapon we get is the Tech Evolvier LMG. How many tags will they add? An advanced multi-caliber LMG capable of firing 7.62 or 5.56 with minimal adjustments to the weapon. So you probably have to do it with an attachment. You know what would be cool? If they would add a weapon like that, and then you could swap ammo and barrel during a game, making one weapon like versatile for two things, like firing with 5.56 or 7.62. Both has its advantages and disadvantages. That's why we have it in real world too. A wide variety of attachments are available. Yeah, we already know that. I mean, there are like, I think it is 1,364 attachments out there, and we use 5. It's not that bad, I know, but you get what I'm saying. How to unlock the base weapon, complete the challenge. Okay, so that is cool. And then new store offerings. Well, the boys are back. Like I said, whoever likes it, go for it. And then CDL Interdrop. Prepare to watch the pros. All right, yeah, go for it. support them if you like it. And you can purchase in-game team packs as well. And that's basically it. A little bit of content, which is good for a mid-season update, I think. But let me know in the comments how you like it. Do you think we need more or less? Keep it up, enjoy gaming, and stay frosty.